If I apparently I have like moderate dyslexia.
Big surprise.
Shut up.
You should have just sent in the video. Like, you like have dyslexia. I don't wanna
For
take it
some
out
reason,
periodic
I can't invite anybody to my game.
You can't?
I don't know. Just won't let me.
Uh.
Let me try again.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, I know why. I figured it out.
Why? Why is
I
that?
forgot. You have to you have to select
Be on
your
it?
no. You have to select your game modes before you
Oh.
Yeah. Oops, not that.
Well,
There we go.
wasn't one of the things of being dyslexic meant that you were also a slow thinker?
Yeah, it's like
No?
it's like having trouble trying to understand things and having trouble getting things out of your like saying stuff. Like I am now.
I'm
Given all
dyslexic,
that.
but I can still.
Sure you are.
I don't think I'm dyslexic. I think I just like stutter.
I
Whatever.
like can't read out loud for the life of me.
Yeah, that's my issue too. It's like moderate. I don't know if it's dyslexia. It might just be something else. But it's
I
Like, when I'm
usually
sounds like
ADHD. No,
Like, when I'm-
ADHD is.
Whenever I'm talking regularly, I'm talking fine. But whenever I have to like read off of paper, then
Yeah.
it's
That
yeah,
gets me.
that's when stuttering happens.
What is the like thing for strontium? Is it ST?
Jacob, I failed chemistry.
You did.
Yeah.
Does that affect your ability to know? Oh, it's SR.
Watch the Parker Woot live stream where we talk about the periodic table.
Yeah. We're gonna
Some
be talking
kids gotta
about
know it.
elements today.
Uh,
This is taking forever. Too many bad heavies.
hey,
June's
Penguin
pretty
Boy
good.
or whatever you're called. Do you have TF2?
Oh no, I don't like Team Fortress 2.
Wow.
It's not that you don't like Team Fortress 2, you just can't play it.
No, I don't like the game. I've played it before, and
I respect.
I think I
respect that.
played it, and then I really liked it, and then I played Overwatch, and was like, oh, this is really good. And then I played Team Fortress 2 again. I was like, oh, this isn't very good.
Well, I like both of them. I like them both a
Yeah.
lot.
I played Overwatch once and I died like immediately. I was like, okay, screw this.
I love
Play it
Overwatch.
Well, I need to
If
play it from like the beginning, like
Yeah.
because he already had a bunch of stuff and I had no idea what I was doing.
I mean, didn't really affect you. It just made you. Everything in that game is cosmetic, which is why I like it.
What do you mean cosmetic? Like you can earn it?
You earn it through the loot boxes, which basically you level up and you get a loot box, or you have to win 3 games in the arcade mode to get it.
Yeah.
Or sometimes during special game mode, like a special game mode, if you just win it once, you get one.
Yeah.
So events are like everyone's just always playing arcade.
You can get like skins and stuff without having to pay money.
Yes.
That's what's nice about Overwatch is that you don't like it's no paid DLC. It's always just updates.
I like every update. Update I always end up getting like a pack of 20 loot boxes just because.
I mean, that makes sense. I get why you do that. I don't do that, but I get why you would.
Yeah.
Who's your main character? Who do you play as most of the time?
It's either Diva or 76, and then I've started playing as Junkrat a lot.
I'm a Diva main.
Yeah.
I like Diva a lot.
The new update for Diva, I don't like that a lot.
What, the missiles?
Yeah.
I like the missiles.
I like him, but it's hard to get used to. That game has changed so much, and like entire characters are different now. Like Symmetra and Mercy are barely the same characters now.
Well, I mean, I get why they're doing it. It's so they can balance it out.
Do you
No.
have Overwatch, Kincaid?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played a lot.
I need to get it.
You should.
I've always told myself I need to get it, but I haven't got it yet.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's on. I think the only reason that when I get a PC I probably won't get it is because I already have it on console, and I don't like FPSs using keyboard and mouse because it's not what I'm used to.
Overwatch isn't on Steam, is it?
No, it's not. It's Battle.net.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I have it on PS4.
Yeah, that's where I played on.
But yeah, I remember when like Overwatch was first announced, like people were like, "Oh, it's a TF2 clone."
Yeah, and then people that are like, "Oh, there's characters that are ripped off."
Yeah.
The one that people come to first is always Scout and Tracer, but
Yeah.
they're nothing alike. Just because they're the character's fast character, air quote.
And then Battleborn came out at the wrong time and got screwed over by Overwatch.
Yeah, I thought Battleborn was going to be the big game.
No, I did not.
Oh, it died so fast.
As soon as I saw,
It died before it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as I saw like the Game Informer for Battleborn, I was like, this game isn't gonna last.
I played the beta and I was like, ugh, all my friends are going to be playing this and I'm going to have to pretend to like it. And then they got it, played it for a week, and then they all got Overwatch, and we're like, okay, this is just more fun.
It was trying to think of an analogy. I don't know, but
It was the No Man's Sky of class-based shooters.
that,
But, you know,
I wouldn't say that. That's being a little too generous to Battleborn, but like,
they got it was like Watch Dogs almost.
no, even then.
It just released at the wrong time.
I don't think that there was a failure that was as like.
Lawbreakers.
Because I know that there are like a lot of. There's some other Overwatch knockoff that I saw recently. It's like Paladins something.
Oh yeah, that game.
Paladins.
Yeah, I don't know what that is,
I played
but
it. Yeah. That game is actually like a ripoff, though.
yeah, it's very much like
Similar.
like there are some characters that are like straight up like they're, yeah, it's, I don't know. Yeah.
I think the reason I don't like Team Fortress 2 anymore is there's not enough characters. Cause like Smash, the newest Smash Bros. I played a lot, and then Overwatch I've played a lot.
So you just like having a lot of choices.
I like having options.
Yeah.
Why don't we? We don't have an
Even
engineer.
One of the what I like that both Overwatch and Team Fortress 2 have is like the animated shorts that they do. Like Team
Yeah.
Fortress 2 doesn't do it as often, but
But
like,
they're good when they
Overwatch
do
is-
them. Holy crap.
Yeah, they were really good. Like the expiration date one, like the 11-minute long one.
Oh my
All I
God.
remember is the bread one.
That's expiration date.
Yeah.
Literally pro SFM people. It's funny.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I just
I mean,
killed
they are
myself.
the people who are involved in making it, so of course.
Oh, yeah,
they're
of course
pro
they're
at
good.
SFM. But like the Overwatch ones are like super. They need to like seriously make like an Overwatch movie or show or something.
Yeah.
Because that
I'd want it, but video game movies are never good.
But like, look at the shorts. Like, there's clearly potential. They know what they're doing. If they just get the people who've made it, and you know, have the people who write it and all the voices and whatnot, just make it like in a super extended short, then we'll be
Yeah.
good.
We won.
Cool. All we had to do was talk about Overwatch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember
Parker, my
like.
suggestion is don't do what Wes did, because when Wes got Overwatch, that was the only thing you wanted to play.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when I first got Overwatch and I played it a lot. It was. Yeah.
The anniversary update is when I got burned out on it, because that came out, and basically what happened was I was playing because it had both a 76 skin and a D.Va skin, and I was like, alright, well I need both of these. I got the 76 skin really early on.
I got the D.Va skin.
Yeah, and then, like, right at the end I got the D.Va skin.
Yeah.
But they had that double XP weekend. I played so much that weekend that, like, I rarely
Wait,
get on
we need a heavy.
I remember,
Heavy,
like,
come
what was
back.
it, like, Uprising?
Go heavy.
The,
Uprising.
where was- Yeah, where
yeah.
it was like all the skins for like Tracer and Mercy
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, can
I
one
got
of
the
the
Tracer
stats go heavy,
skins.
please?
And that was really the one that I was kind of interested in because none of the other. I used to have like the what was it? The
Alright, I'm gonna overcharge you, Kincaid.
one where he had the helmet.
never mind.
She had the helmet
One
and
of the
stuff.
demo rans are really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Charge them.
And then like when I saw the Uprising one, I was like, oh, that's pretty nice. I'll get that.
When that event started, I was
Alright, let's do this.
like,
Oh, okay.
gone for a week.
Oh, no,
So,
we don't. Oh, yeah,
like,
we do.
I'd see all my friends getting like the Tracer skin, the Mercy skin, the
Right.
Torbjorn skins, and then I came back. I was like, I have a week to play this, and I have to get all the skins.
I'm never like I need to get all of them. I'm just feels like which ones do I play most of? And
Yeah,
like,
that
out of the 4 I
There's
played
a
most
sentry,
of
careful.
Tracer.
that event I didn't play much because there wasn't any. None of the characters that I liked to play got skins.
Hmm. Did you what was it? It was the summer one where it was Soldier 76 where he's had
Soldiers,
like
yeah, I got the barbecue skin.
yeah,
so
that one's
happy.
great. That one's awesome.
The first supply, the first loot box I opened for that event, I got the McCree skin, and I was like, well, this event can end tomorrow, and I'll be fine. I want the 76
Yeah.
skin,
But Lifeguard and McCree.
and then the last weekend I got the 76 skin.
Oh my god,
Nice.
I can't get up this.
Okay,
And I
this
also got the
medic has
Junkrat
gotta
skin, which
heal
made me happy.
more.
Dude, I'm healing everyone.
Healing the right priority target.
Oh boy.
Medic, the
I'm not
target
healing the
is
right
literally
people.
not taking any damage.
He
Heal
wa-
a person who's in the middle of a fight.
We're just having a separate conversation. Parker's just actually
Dude, I'm
playing
getting
game.
hated on for healing people. I'm like healing everyone. He's like, oh, you're not healing the right people. I'm like, I'm just supposed to spy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there's this guy.
Ugh, this has two sides.
Wait, who's the kid saying I'm not healing the right people?
It's
This guy got me.
Tristan
This guy
F,
is
that
a-
one.
He's telling me
a
has
scout, I
he has
think.
he has
Just spy check everyone.
no kills.
again. I've said this before, but it always fascinates me, like the little kids who play these games.
Oh yeah.
Like TF2,
Yeah.
I kind of get because it's got a cartoony look to it, but it's still like super bloody. But
Yeah, when I play a lot of games, I generally never go on voice chat.
like whenever I play Overwatch, I've muted like everyone because I don't like listening to people like
Okay,
Bad
the
at me.
spy is back.
here. It's not as bad somehow. I don't
This
know
sounds
why.
like the, you know who this kid sounds like? The kid who makes the Minecraft parodies.
Oh no. Like which? Because there's a lot. Be specific.
The kid,
The awesome Minecraft parody
yeah.
thing where it's like way too loud.
mining away.
Check them.
Yeah.
I don't know what to mine. I'll mine this anyway.
Oh boy.
In this Minecraft day, so beautiful.
In this Minecraft day.
Minecraft.
Diamonds. Dark.
Oh my god, the soldier can have demo night weapons.
What's your opinion of Minecraft just as a whole?
Good game, bad community.
Same with me.
Good community. Okay, good game.
I
Cringy
enjoy like
community.
building stuff in it. That's being in creative mode is kind of why I enjoy playing it. I'm not much for survival, but you know.
Yeah, it had some update where you needed a new look. And I never downloaded that, and I don't really feel like it.
But yeah, I agree. The community is like, cause
It's just
I don't
cringy.
know. I don't want to say
It's
this
too many
kind of
little
stuff.
kids and too forced positivity.
Yeah, that's
There you go.
that's true. Cause I was gonna say something and then some kid with like a Minecraft avatar is gonna be like, "This guy doesn't know what he's talking about." I mean,
Yeah. You never even mind a crap.
You've never even mined a craft.
Protect the medic.
that.
Protect the medic.
But
You gotta
Yeah.
protect the guy first, kill the damn man.
Protect
Like,
the medic at all.
I've heard of like great franchises with toxic communities. Like,
Rick and Morty.
Thank you.
I'm still not really getting what's going on with Rick and Morty there, but
It's just cringy
like-
little like kids taking over the community.
And
I
it's
guess.
people that have a god complex that think just because they watch Rick and Morty, they're geniuses.
that's not entirely true. But
There's
No,
a
that's
lot of
true.
people like
There's
that.
a lot of kids like that.
no, I was referring to like them thinking that they're smart just because
They're
they
like,
watch Rick and Morty.
there's a lot of subtle humor. And
Well-
Rick, there was one comment that, oh my goodness.
I mean, there's no like, I'm not gonna be like a jerk about it. I mean, there is subtle humor with that show, and that's kind of one of the things I like about it. Is
why didn't you try? Why didn't you light the heavy on fire? That's shooting us.
Is that right?
We got
That's
it.
one thing I didn't really like about that. Like, WoW probably never get into Team Fortress 2. Its community is so like, it's all super forced memes to me.
I wouldn't think that. I don't really pay attention to the TF2 community, but you know.
There was a kid in my 7th grade English class who.
I already like this story.
Anytime we got computers in the class,
Oh, they have
what we
a.
were supposed to do, he would just go on Google and look up Team Fortress 2 memes and just laugh
Someone
in the
killed
corner.
the sniper. That's it. I'm gonna spy.
Sorry, did you say me?
Like whenever I think of toxic communities with franchises, the first two that come to mind is Minecraft and FNAF.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I used to be such a big fan of FNAF. Oh my god.
Like once again, like I don't play the games ever. I've never played a FNAF game, but like the story behind it is fascinating.
In my opinion, people got like they thought that game was way more scary than it was.
It's jump scares. It's just human nature to be scared by loud noises coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't get scared by jump scares. Jump scares don't work on me.
I'm fond of spooky scary. That's why I like it so much.
Yeah. I'm like a fan of like atmospheric, which is why I love the first Resident Evil and the Silent Hill games.
Right.
It's like the music that I can't do it.
I know what you're talking about, though. I know. But what's funny is that I know most of the story of FNAF because I watched the game theory videos about it.
And then that's what the game theory became.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for a while it was
now,
literally
like,
just.
he can't take criticism.
You can't take criticism?
He can't. He doesn't take criticism well now.
Huh. Well, what I like is that like he's very blatant of how he's been forced to do all these FNAF theories and how it's just like taking over his life and stuff.
Medic, heal me. I'm a heavy.
Transparency always helps.
I don't know what happened.
It's always important to be transparent when it comes to that kind of stuff. People can't make fun of you as long as you make fun of yourself.
That is one thing that annoys me about self-deprecating. When people make fun of themselves when someone makes fun of them, they're like,
like what Leafy's here did when iDubbbz did the video about him. Did you ever used to watch Leafy?
I used to watch him.
Oh,
yeah, so did I.
Everyone, like, cause at the end of 8th grade and the start of freshman year, I was like, I'm just gonna be that savage kid who everyone likes because he just like is really funny and like does a good job at like making jokes about people.
Right.
And then I started getting called like, oh, you're like a younger Leafy, and I was like, oh no. And then that started. I was like, oh.
Like, yeah, when I first watched him, I was like, oh, this is kind of, I've never seen something like this before. But then he kept doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And by the time he did, like, this whole, like, hashtag make YouTube entertaining again, I was just like, this, I don't know.
Yeah, YouTube is...
It's funny, because, like, when he did that whole hashtag make YouTube entertaining again, I was like, if he's gonna try to be a revolutionary, I'm gonna make a little joke. So I made like this poster that says like revolution has a name and it is Leafy, and I posted it on Twitter, and like all these Leafy fans were like, oh, this is amazing, and I was like, oh, people think I'm being genuine with this.
Got the sentry.
And yeah, it was.
Oh, we don't have. Yeah, we do have a medic.
People on the internet, it's hard to tell when people are being serious or not.
Yeah. I mean, now I've kind of, like, I removed the tweet about it because, you know, that was like 95 likes, all of them from genuine Leafy fans, and I'm like, I don't think I want this attention. No, thank you.
It's like, I made a joke where I was like, don't you just hate those people on Twitter who refer to people and, like they're good friends and they, like, expect them to, respond. Am I right? At Obama?
Wait, what?
I added Obama in the tweet, And they were like, "Are you kidding me? You're adding Obama. You're literally doing the exact thing." And I was like, it hurt my brain.
I hate it when people can't like take sarcasm.
That's
Yeah.
that thing. That,
Like,
yeah.
for me, sometimes I understand because I say a lot of things just deadpan and.
Right.
The medic won't heal me. I don't understand. The medic's awful.
Yeah.
Someone say bad medic.
I mean,
Roast of the century.
Just start typing Mata Mata. I require.
Oh, we got a good one. Finally, a good medic.
you're always quick to judge.
Circle left the game as soon as I said that. The other medic left the game. Oh,
Really?
as soon as I said that.
Wow. You have.
How many
I have
players
power.
is it per team on Team Fortress 2?
It's. I'm
Nine
not sure.
to nine?
It's kind of like. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's not as defined as Overwatch, where it's 6v6, but for
that's
here
one
it's
thing-
like. I think it's like maximum of 12. I think. So.
Yeah, that's one thing I was like, Team Fortress 2, I feel like it works best if it is always 9v9,
Yeah.
because then there's one filling every spot. With Overwatch, it makes sense to have it 6 people because you can fill it in different ways, like a 2-2-2, a 2 attacks, 2 healers and a tank, or 3 attacks.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I enjoy both games, and I feel like they both have their own strengths and weaknesses and whatnot. So I'm able to enjoy them equally. I'm not divided in any way. I don't know. That's just me. Just. Is there like a rivalry between the two of them? TF2 and
It's going
Overwatch?
away slowly. It was really popular when the game first came out, but
Right.
now not many people notice it.
Demoman flanking.
I wonder if there's any like fans of Battleborn that were like, Overwatch versus Battleborn, which is better?
Everyone's
I
like,
wonder-
what's Battleborn?
Sorry, any fans of Battleborn watching this. Do you exist? We're just fascinated.
Are there any left?
Okay.
Are there any left?
The thing that requires there to be a Battleborn fan watching this is someone watching it and there to be a Battleborn fan. And I don't think either of those.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, the
but
first
I'm
step
only
is to
watching
actually
it.
watch the live stream.
Yeah.
And
Step 2 is try and endure Battleborn.
like the chances of somebody watching this live stream and also being a fan of Battleborn is like a
0.
bajillion to
Because
1.
no one's watching.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
I don't know.
YouTube representative that has to watch videos just for a living. Do you like Battleborn? leave a like and
Comment down below.
Leave a like in the comment section below.
Wait,
That is not cool.
yeah, leave a comment and then
Favorite
like
video.
it.
Favorite video.
Posted on Friendster and MySpace.
Can you still favorite videos?
Yes.
I think so. I think.
Someone
I don't know
taken
anymore.
away. When was that
YouTube
taken
was making
away?
so many changes and stuff. Were you thrown off when YouTube changed its logo?
No.
Or no? Well, I wasn't either,
I remember having like the old iPod 2. Where
I remember that.
YouTube came with it and the icon
Yeah.
was like TV.
I
I
remember
wanted
that.
to check if that still works. It doesn't work. It doesn't like.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, I was legitimately sad.
Yeah, I remember when I first got like, cause yeah, I was given my first iPod Touch when I was like maybe 8 or something, and like it had the YouTube app on it and stuff. Man, memories. That was a long time ago.
Is this socket that moves far?
And then I got an iPod 4 and I was like, why isn't it on it? It's
Yeah,
on the,
exactly,
It's on
yeah.
the iPhone 4.
Well, yeah, it's
I was using the original one because I was like, I have no way to save videos. Anytime I want to see a video, I have to like
yeah.
look it up. And then I made an actual account and I was like, oh. And like recommended
remem-
videos.
Yeah, I remember the app. It was
It's
like
kind
an.
of weird. Kind of weird thinking back over like going on YouTube for the first time because you're not even aware of like the YouTube community and YouTubers
Yeah.
and all that.
Like your first time on YouTube, you're like, annoying orange, here I go.
Well, I didn't even know Annoying Orange
This
was
is
a
my
thing.
Yeah.
Saturday. Oh, that's what it was for me. I was like, alright, get ready to make my Saturday.
Were you aware of Annoying Orange before you first went on YouTube, or was
No.
that like?
I
The-
like went to a friend's house and watched it.
You guys want to see the
okay.
first video I ever watched on YouTube?
What video is that?
It's I added it to my favorites. It's a
Well, maybe favorites still doing
it's a
this.
Lego. It's the Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga trailer, except it's Holiday by Green Day is in the background for some odd reason. But it repeats itself until the song ends. It's so weird. I don't know why.
That sounds amazing. I'm fascinated.
The way I started YouTube watching Annoying Orange, then ASDF movies, then these like
Yeah.
Lego Batman videos from Forced Fire 101.
I remember like the first YouTubers I was aware of was Smosh.
Oh yeah, I was aware of them pretty early.
Yeah, cause like
And then I
the
watched
first.
a lot of Tobuscus, and then he's a rapist.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like, are
probably
you
shouldn't
still a
have said
fan of
that.
him?
Did he actually do that?
It's all alleged.
It's all alleged. There was a girl who was an ex-girlfriend of his who posted on Tumblr, I think, said it's like that he was he forced her to do things.
I think
Why
it
are we
was
talking
for
about
the.
this?
I don't know.
But yeah, I remember that. No. There's a whole thing about it.
Keemstar got a bunch of ad revenue.
I was gonna say,
some other
Keemstar-
girl reading it and him just
Keemstar did a video about it, and iDubbbz talked about it. So yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, Keemstar
Did you
blew
ever
it
watch
up
Drama
anyway.
I
Unironically,
I
at
was-
first, yes.
I was introduced to Drama Alert through the whole Basherverse controversy, and that's when
Oh.
I would watch like Sky Does Minecraft, True Mood, Deadlocks,
Right.
Basherverse, and I was like, you just sit and ruin people's lives. How do you make a career off just sitting in a chair and ruining people's lives and
Oh,
careers?
payload, yes.
Like
That's
the-
evil. You're despicable.
Well, like I used to watch Drama Alert too, and it wasn't necessarily. It was mostly because of like grade. Like it turned out to be like talking behind his friends' backs and stuff, like grade A underrated and all that.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like when I was like, ugh, maybe he's not the best. And then iDubbbz did the whole video about it. That was interesting. But yeah, then I remember like everyone was going to Scarce because it was like, oh, it's a much better news channel. It's much more boring. I can't.
It's very boring, but I still
can't-
like Scarce. I like Scarce as a person.
Like now where I go to for YouTube news is Philip DeFranco, but yeah.
I really don't go anywhere for YouTube news. I don't watch I don't watch someone to get the news. If I hear someone talking about that happening, then I go to the videos it's about so I can form my own opinion.
Right. I mean, that's kind of why Philip DeFranco's good, is because he does his best to be neutral when it comes to
What are we gonna
new
do?
stuff. Oh, the guy. There's nobody on the other team right now. Just
Let's go, boys. Let's get him. Oh, we have a hacker, by the way. Did you see
Hard
that?
match, boys. If we lose, it's fine. We'll have to make a comeback.
Super cool, or supercomp37 underscore YouTube is a hacker. Did you see it?
What do you mean?
He left the spawn early.
Oh, one of my friends got in a hacked game, and basically, he let them all leave the spawn early to spawn in the other team's spawn, and just like kill them before they could actually do anything.
I switched teams.
Why?
Yo, one of you guys be a medic.
Hey,
Hurry, hurry, hurry,
Parker,
stupid
how
Uber.
dare you?
Hurry, hurry.
But yeah, it was.
Do you have the regular gun? Do the regular gun.
How long did you like watch Scarce before you felt like, nah, this is boring?
I never watched Scares.
I watched him for a little too long, to be honest, because like, you know, he was the alternative YouTube channels to, you know, tell
Alright, let's
news
do
about
this.
YouTube. But after a really long while, I was just like, this is just. He puts all of the news in the title of the video, and he's just like super bored about it, and
Now.
yeah. And then, like before that, I was like,
But
at
now
least there's like,
I'm pretty sure he wears like a flannel and everything.
yeah. Parker, you like flannel, don't you?
It's
I
flannel season,
love
boys.
flannels. It is flannel season. Oh, bombs! Bombs, bombs, bombs galore.
Did he ever tell you about that?
Freaking roasted brigade.
Where he had a video where like he's wearing like flannel pajamas and a flannel shirt. He jumps in and he's like, "It's flannel season, boy."
Yeah.
I saw this there's a video that Parker did where it was like like he was filming it and like filmed himself in the mirror. It's like, hey, what's up, guys? It's Scares, and he's wearing a
Oh yeah, it's on
flannel
Twitter.
shirt. Yeah.
Check
It
for
looks like it's
spies.
gonna be a double upload today.
I was about to say I gotta change one thing, you Parker. You do put your face
Bionic
in your
Vision.
videos, and I was like, I wouldn't want to do that, but then I realized that like one of the 2 videos I had has both of us opening that Roblox toy.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Parker and I were hanging out, and we were at Target.
Right.
We bought like a Roblox toy,
Oh no.
so I filmed it, and I was like, I should just put this on YouTube. So I put it on YouTube and called
Oh,
it
Jesus.
unboxing.mob.
Oof.
Yeah.
And I watched it, and I was like, and like I was just laughing at random things. I was like, why was I laughing? That was so unfunny. And just realized
Yeah.
like, oh, it's because I wasn't awake.
I didn't know that there was like any like Roblox toys until like just recently I went to Target and I saw that they were there and I was like, well, okay.
2
That's
of
a thing
us
now.
versus 4 of them. Oof. A mighty team.
This is an interesting conversation we're having right now. And I always am fond about talking about YouTube and whatnot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you know Cully, right, Parker?
Yeah.
So
When I caught vaping in the bathroom.
yeah.
Whoa!
In
What?
my history class,
It was
we
so
were talking
funny.
about the whole Vegas thing that just happened.
Yeah.
Right.
And so it's all like kind of like everyone's kind of quiet, and then Cully's just like, "So how was your weekend?"
Wow.
You idiot! Like we're like,
How to lighten the
"Dude."
mood 101.
No, it doesn't work because it's Cully and he's.
There's gonna be a
not
freaking
smart.
sentry around the corner. Can you Uber
Parker
me?
was
There's
acting
probably
a
a
little-
sentry.
Parker was acting a little sour
Somewhere.
towards the substitute teacher.
No, I wasn't. I was so nice.
Well, no, I mean like, you know, because you know the whole Las Vegas thing, and then she was like sad because Tom Petty died today.
Yeah, I was like, dude, what?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the substitute in Bergen, and I was like,
No.
what do you think about him? What did you think about him, Parker?
I have no ammo right now.
You gonna answer the question or no?
Ah, I got him. What?
Oh, that's another thing I like about I like more in Overwatch than I do in Overwatch 2.
What's that?
Overwatch, you do reload, but you don't run out of ammo.
Yes, I will. That's yes. I agree with you because I don't know how to continuously agree with you on this, but yes, I agree. I guess I just did. But yeah, since
Aha!
I mostly use Diva, it doesn't really matter because it's literally infinite ammo. But
Yeah. And my friends were like, the reason you like Divas is you never have to reload. I was like, oh, you don't have to reload as Hanzo.
yeah,
They were like, because you always reload.
yeah, it's. Yeah. I've been playing a lot more of like McCree and Soldier 76 in Overwatch, but mostly it's Diva.
I wish I could play with McCree, but
If I had a dollar for every time I kill Kincaid,
What?
because it was unbalanced. I don't know how we're beating you. It's 4-3.
Well, maybe because you're such a stud. Maybe you're just too humble to even realize how much of a stud you are. You heard me.
Oh, I finally died. It's the first time I've died in like ever.
a year. It's like the first time I've ever died in Team Fortress 2.
It's like the first time I've ever died in 18 years.
Has only been alive for 17 years. When did Team Fortress 2 come out? Like 2006, 2005?
Yeah,
2008?
something really like that.
Around the birth of YouTube.
I
Because I
remember,
remember it was an
like-
early meme on YouTube. I always saw the
Well, I don't remember that,
animations. Poorly bad animations, but they
Yeah,
existed.
but I'm amazed by the amount of time it takes because I've tried doing Source Filmmaker, and it
Yeah,
is.
so have I. It's hard.
It is so difficult just to move the camera, and to see the things that people can do with it. It is amazing.
Yeah, like I'll see people doing stop motion stuff, and I was like, that must take so long.
Well, I've done stop motion stuff with my
Well, the
camera.
whole other team's dead.
Yes, it does. It does take a long time.
Because it took me about an hour and a half just to do a stop motion thing, something spinning. And I was like, alright, I'm not doing this ever. Like, even with animators, like, it must take, like, especially, like, super high-quality stuff like Egoraptor.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that must
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Wow, Parker, you are MVP. Good for you. But yeah, it's crazy to see, like, the amount of effort, especially, like, you know, on YouTube and stuff, seeing the amount of work that's put into, you know, little animations and stuff. I
And
feel
then
sorry.
there's Jinx.
How do
Yeah.
I request to switch teams?
It's
Oh, it's just
It's
you and me now.
unfortunate because, like, YouTube animators are kind of screwed over, what with the whole money thing. It's like, even though I wouldn't consider myself a YouTube animator, even though I have done animations on YouTube. I don't know. I just feel sorry for them is all.
I want to start a channel, like, do commentary stuff like Pyrocynical and then a mix of some gaming stuff.
Right.
Because, like...
It's good to have diversity.
Yeah.
That's kind of what my channel is, I guess. It's
Are you
just
ready for
doing,
this
like...
1v1?
Oh, here we go.
And especially...
No, a ton of people join the game.
It's
Bummer.
good to experiment when you're starting out. Like,
Right,
Parker,
exactly.
it seems like you just do streams. You should step out of your comfort zone, do some commentary stuff
That's
on
what-
videos.
I want to
mean,
do.
you
I
look
want
at
to do like real world stuff, and
I mean,
I'm
you
not gonna
look at
say
my
anything,
channel,
but we're
yeah,
something big
there's
coming.
something's happening. But,
Because
Upgrade.
Parker, with you, you'll do enough, like... It's because you're different on and off camera because,
right.
like, on camera, if you say... There's stuff that you say on camera and you're like, I don't want that being traced back to me every
Right.
time someone looks up my name.
Yeah, like, well, there are some things that I've, like, tweeted at Parker that could somewhat associate with him, like, a while back I did, like, this coolest person contest, and it was between...
Oh yeah, the coolest person between
Yeah,
you
that
and,
stuff I don't care, but it's like
Well, no, I'm talking
It's
about
like-
the tweet that I made that was making fun of me. He's like, how come Parker and the Zodiac Killer look so much alike?
Yeah,
Can
like,
you
that's
trust
a
him as
joke.
coolest person?
it's
And
a
then
joke. It's
And then
like
it had the hashtag Parker is the Zodiac Killer. So,
but everyone's already determined that the Zodiac Killer.
I mean, it's just, I did it as a joke, but I don't know. Some people, some tinfoil hat wearing people, they'll think things. I don't know. I'm thinking irrationally, but given that this is the internet,
there is no way I could be the Zodiac Killer.
Yeah.
There's
Because
no
he was
physical
doing
way.
stuff in, like 2006, wasn't he?
If
So
people
that's
think
the
I'm
impressive.
actually the
That's the
Zodiac Killer,
impressive.
you're just uninformed and stupid.
Yeah.
wait, do you think that the Zodiac Killer was in like 2006?
I
No.
think that's when it was. Or,
No, it was like during the
It was
60s.
yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's even later.
Wow,
That's a big oof.
that is
Then
a
maybe
big,
then Parker definitely couldn't be the Zodiac Killer.
or so we
Definitely
think.
could.
Parker's gonna come to work tomorrow and get fired because he's the Zodiac Killer.
Oh my god.
The person's like, sorry, we can't have another murderer working here.
Excuse me?
Are you kidding me? It's Rock and Frog. Are you telling me that
Oh,
no murderers
okay,
work there?
that was the
We
joke.
murder
Okay.
frogs.
And
and then
there
put 'em
goes
in the
my
yogurt.
chance of working there.
Oh shoot! Now everyone knows where I work.
Parker, who is gonna watch this video?
True. Watch like people
And we're
show
not-
up at my like freaking work tomorrow,
We're
just
not
like random
specific as to
people.
where.
They're gonna be like, there's only
Is Rock
one
and
in
Frog
the
like
entire
a big
world.
thing?
No,
is it a
there's
big
multiple
chain?
Rock and Frogs.
It's not a chain.
Well, now you've given that away.
Oh shoot.
That always helps. Oh, this is the part where this stream ends.
Oh
You can
boy.
just censor this all out.
Don't remove this stream. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying this.
Oh my gosh, that's what it is. Bismuth.
Boy. Yeah, but I get where Parker's coming from, what with like trying to maintain a like good image on the internet. I've been doing my best at doing that, and I think I'm doing pretty well.
Like, I don't want to, like, start a channel and voice my actual opinion and be how I am, but if I was how I was and any employer looked at that, they were like, no, you're not getting a job.
That's
like, Parker knows firsthand that the stuff I say, even if they're jokes, like...
That's it. I don't know, Parker, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've, like, I've kept my language to a minimum in terms of, like, saying bad words and all that. Like, it's not like when I'm not streaming, well, when you're not streaming, I guess, that I'm a hurricane of cussing, but I'm just, you know, an occasional effort here and there.
It's difficult to be, like, for some people, I feel like it's difficult for them to be themselves and entertaining at the same time.
Well, like I said, I think I'm doing pretty good at that, just saying.
I watch Parker streams and I was like, these are really boring.
Well, we make them interesting. That's,
yeah, I've like, out of everyone in the stream, I've talked the least.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Your channel's like a variety show, just a bunch of guest stars.
Well, it's like Parker especially knows firsthand that I'm super opinionated.
Yeah.
And I can tell you firsthand that Parker's super opinionated.
Yeah. And Parker also throws chairs at little girls' heads.
Yeah, boy.
That's true. Especially at family members of Scoutmasters. Alright, to be honest, I'm just gonna like...
You're gonna like what?
Get up in this game.
Oh. Are we just gonna quit so we can like be in the same team again?
Yeah, let's do that. Oh wait,
okay.
It's probably gonna end right now anyway. That music usually means it's ending. Oh.
Alright. There you go.
Level 21.
Oh, Parker.
Level 28.
I discovered one of the greatest things in Chem today.
What?
That led to is Plumbus.
Plumbus?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Because the reason that lead is PB is because it's like Latin or Roman term is like plum, and then it uses like plumbic or it's like like at the end it's IC or OUS for the different types of like if it's 2 or 3.
Thank you for that.
And the 2-1 is plumbus.
Wow.
I'm glad I know that. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I want to say that they thought that out, but I've like heard interviews from Dan Harmon
or Justin Roiland.
Yeah, Dan Harmon and Justin Roiland.
It's probably Justin Roiland because
it's Justin Roiland does all the like weird improvised goofiness, Octopus Man and whatnot, and
Octopus Man.
But yeah, I don't know. I listened to a podcast called Talking Tunes with Rob Paulson, and it's like interviewing all like animation voice actors and stuff. And they've talked about how like they do a lot of like improvising while they're drunk and stuff.
Yeah. Well.
So,
oh wait, never mind. That's a spoiler.
Yeah, don't. No, thank you. I'm good. But yeah, Plumbus. If that is true, and if they did plan it out, bravo to them.
There's a part where Rick is.
If they didn't plan it up, then
there's a part in one of the episodes of season 3 where Rick is drunk, and Justin Roiland actually just got drunk for it, and it's hilarious.
Of course. Well, apparently, like, he has to actually drink so he can do all the burps and stuff.
Yeah, well, he doesn't drink specifically for that. He, like, they made some weird drink that makes him burp a lot.
Yeah. Are you in my game, Kincaid?
You didn't invite me. I quit.
Oh, you quit.
Yeah.
Oops.
I think one of my favorite things that I've seen Dan Harmon do is, he was on the Game Grumps.
Yeah.
And that was my that might be my favorite episode of Game
I haven't
Grumps.
watched that one.
It's so good.
I don't listen to the only like guest Grumps I've listened to was Grant Kirkhope, and that was when John was still on Grumps. But
yeah, I never liked John that much. I think he's better by himself.
I mean, I'm starting to lean towards liking Dan more, but I've always enjoyed John and Aaron because of like there's a specialness to them that they will just say the stupidest things. It's a joyous experience, really. But I do enjoy Dan and Aaron because they have like this kind of like kinship to each other. They're friends. They're buds. They're bros. They're
I want to see Donald Glover on Game Grumps. because Donald in his in the Dan Harmon video,
Right.
they talked about how Donald Glover was one of the people who kind of got Dan started because like
Really?
on Twitter he posted the I think it was probably like Dinosaur Laser Fight or whatever. He put that on his
Yeah,
Twitter and was like,
Dinosaur
"Oh, it's
Laser
been so fun." Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this I don't know. That I don't know how to expand on that point, but yeah, I remember like I didn't watch Rick and Morty a lot. I was just like, this show just kind of makes fun of Back to the Future. What is this? And then like I hear like, oh, this show's amazing. I'm like, okay. And I just watched like the first couple episodes and I was like, oh, this show's pretty good.
Actually, I think one of the reasons it makes fun of Back to the Future is Dan
I know-
Harmon talks about in the thing where he hates Back to the Future Part 2.
Really?
Yeah, and he's making a joke how like he's like because they were doing a documentary about Back to the Future 2, and he was like, Back to the Future 2 is a bad movie, just being a fan of the first movie.
Wow.
And he's like, and then he was like talking about it, he was like, and then of course what they do for the documentary to make me look as evil as possible is they like, in the background while I'm ripping this movie to shreds, they overlay some like dude getting his kid with cancer at DeLorean. And it's like, well, if I saw that, I'd be like, I'm very fond of kids with cancer and Back to the Future too. But since he has no clue it's that, he's just like, this movie's horrible. And the person's like, yeah, I don't like this movie because I enjoy things and I'm happy.
But have you seen like what the very first pilot for Rick and Morty was? Where it's
Yeah.
called Doc and Marty?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is bizarre. It is very gross. I quote a line from it, but since I'm on stream, I don't want it to stick with me. So
I've seen
If it's
it.
if you're quoting someone directly, it generally
I
doesn't
don't care.
stick.
People are going to use it if I
Yeah.
say it.
People
So
take it out of context, like
Exactly.
the whole PewDiePie thing.
I don't want that to happen.
Not the most
so.
recent thing, the thing that basically got ads off YouTube with the whole fiber.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Man, PewDiePie is just—he's dealing with things.
This is not. I want to see YouTube Rewind this year, made by like real people
yeah.
and not YouTube.
Oh yeah. I'm still confused as to why they like the last YouTube Rewind had like Seth Meyers and James Corden and stuff like that.
Because they're popular on YouTube and they're
I
familiar
got it,
faces.
but they're talk show hosts. You should
Yeah.
have the people who are
They
part of
have,
the
like,
YouTube community.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson was, and James Corden were
Right.
in that longer than PewDiePie was, which is
I mean-
really annoying because PewDiePie is the most famous YouTuber.
Yeah.
He's
I
the
don't
like,
It's
he is the face of YouTube.
that I don't know.
That's a-
It's hard to
that's a-
say that there's a solid face of YouTube, but
I think
PewDiePie is up there. He's up there.
I'd say he is because he is the most subscribed YouTube channel.
I'd say that he would be up there on like the Mount Rushmore of YouTube, but given all the stuff that's going on right now,
But
maybe
I
they're
think
just
they
trying-
want it to be like Hannah Hart and Superwoman and like
Win this match.
Right,
people that are like forcing positivity.
right. I mean, I get that. I get that they're trying to be positive and stuff, but that's just not what YouTube is. YouTube
Yeah,
is a
it's
place
not.
for cynics.
It's a place for literally free speech.
Yeah,
It's a place to get your message out there.
But now but like
As long
get
as it's
demonetized if you
okay.
voice an opinion.
Yeah, it's
Like if it's
I
like,
don't know.
oh, I want to kill all people, that's a problem.
like I'm
What, Elliot Rodger?
ISIS.
Elliot. Oh, well,
Do you not know who that guy
I
is?
know who Elliot Rodger is. I got your reference.
Parker doesn't, I take it?
I don't know. Elliot Rodger's story is so fascinating, though. It's just like, you know, YouTubers gone bad. I'm surprised that
like,
there hasn't been like a
Wait, what'd
movie
he
or
do?
documentary about the guy.
He like so his videos were very like vlogs, just like commentary, like talking, basically directly to the camera.
Yeah.
And one of his things was like slowly throughout more and more of his videos you see him like, oh, this dude isn't mentally okay. And he's like, it's super annoying that girls aren't into me, like they're
Yeah.
supposed to be into me.
Yeah.
And then like slowly, and then he ends up shooting up his
I don't think he shot him. I don't think he
Oh,
shot
I
him.
know who
No,
Alex
he went on
Rogers
a
is.
shoot
I remember
in
that.
Isla Vista, which is a small
He's
town
the
right
weird
outside
dude
of
who would
UC
make
Santa
videos in his car, right?
Yeah, that guy.
How many
He's
subs
like,
do
I
we have?
saw a couple the other day, and it made me want to vomit. And I was like, all
But
right,
yeah,
okay.
I'm really surprised given how much like people are willing to like demonize YouTube. I'm surprised
so
they
that guy was
haven't
a
done
YouTuber?
documentary about yeah.
How
Yeah.
like?
How well known
Yeah.
is he? Depends.
He's more
where you're
well
at.
known now because of what he did.
On YouTube or on 4chan? On 4chan, v/random, everyone knows his name.
Everyone knows him.
Everyone praises him.
Because it's 4chan.
4chan does.
4chan are...
4chans are.
I'm not gonna say anything, because then the way people are, like, 4chan people are like, this will get to them. Even if you say anything about 4chan, even if, like, it's Parker's video,
Yeah, they're gonna find you.
they will still see it.
Who?
4chan is any 4chan users watching. You guys are very good at what you do,
Yeah.
especially with the "He will not divide us" thing. I was very impressed with that.
Stop doing that! God, what?
Did you hear about the
Scared
"He will not
me.
divide us" thing that they did?
Supposed to do,
You know what I'm talking
How am I
about?
supposed to? I can't turn the light on. I can't say hello. What do you want me to
Whoa.
do? Throw something at your face?
No.
Jesus. So now, where's she screaming? Now you're screaming. No,
Well.
are you done with your homework? Have you read
Yes.
60 pages?
Yes.
Here is
The-
a bunch of
I don't want those anymore.
all of
You good?
them.
Yeah, okay.
What?
It's not important.
We. You good now?
You okay?
Just don't want the ribbons.
So many heavy.
They're stupid ribbons for a club league.
Okay, well when you get done, come down and talk to me.
Everyone, we must stop them all.
You're being idle, Parker.
I'm gonna have to delete this stream now.
Why?
Because of what that, yeah.
You can just
I'd
cut
say
it short.
just cut that part.
Yeah.
I don't
So
think
much
I
of the
can.
stuff we talked about.
Yeah, you can go into YouTube editor or something. You can do some
You can
post
slice
processing.
it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And if you don't know how to,
I can help you.
I'm guessing he knows.
I know how to do. Help you out with that.
That's one thing that's difficult about starting YouTube is the best way to edit stuff is Adobe, and Adobe is $52 a month.
Well, whenever I don't edit with Adobe, I use a Sony Movie Studio.
Is that how good is that?
Well, for me, I use it a lot, so it's pretty good. I like it a lot.
Because like Windows Movie Maker is like the most available option for me, and I don't know how good that is.
Don't do it, because you will not be well. I don't know. Being taken seriously is something you should worry about when it comes to being on YouTube, but that's. Parker, you there?
Yeah.
The
Okay.
thing about 4chan is the whole cicada 331, that is proof, and like people actually solving that is proof that if you sneeze, and they will be able to find out where you live.
But like the thing I was talking about before, the "He will not divide us." Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't. I mostly
Yeah.
know the shadier